Hi, class. We are entering week 3 of positive psychology. I'm getting over some kind of viral or sinus infection, so I apologize if I sound a little different or look a little different this week. Week 3 is a really nice overview of the integration of health psychology with positive psychology. We'll be taking a brief look at the biopsychosocial model of health. So, that's really how the medical community now views a lot of chronic health conditions, even chronic pain, for example. There are biopsychosocial elements to how this chronic disease is managed. There are the biological or genetic factors of the scar tissue or the torn ACL, for example. And then you have the psychological aspects of how one now has a relationship with pain, the thoughts one has about themselves or their experience of pain, and sometimes they become a little more negative or catastrophizing, for example. And then the social part of how often what people are doing or not doing, which is often avoiding and retreating from others because of dealing with this condition, all have an impact on the actual management of that chronic health condition over time. So, we'll be taking a look at chronic disease management, the impact of things such as stress on health and functioning, or like that video we watched earlier, the perception of one's level of stress on health. And we'll be looking at some of the most impactful buffers for stress or resilience factors, if you will, such as strong social support or exercise, for example. And other people coin those health assets as well. And so you'll be taking a look at some of what the literature has to say about the interconnectedness of our mind and body and how what's going on medically or health wise has an impact on our mood, and vice versa, how our mood and levels of stress may have an impact on our health and our functioning and how we feel or how we cope. Developing healthy coping is really important, and sometimes individuals aren't aware of how they are leaning to certain behaviors to cope, and just some behaviors are, again, more healthy or unhealthy. I find health psychology fascinating. I think there's a lot we're still learning, but it's a burgeoning field, and I enjoy working in it as well. So the readings for this week will be an overview of those things, and then you will, as usual, have an original discussion post due tomorrow evening, and then by Saturday night, we're hoping for you to respond to your peers and complete the self-reflection and the assignment paper. Everyone's doing well so far. Just please don't forget some of the main elements of APA formatting and to cite any paragraph or any slide or any section of writing that you are referencing another author to make sure you're citing that author. Just listing references doesn't help the reader identify which reference then are you borrowing the information? Oh, God bless me. What section from? So just trying to get better at making sure you're not missing some of that is going to be important to make efforts to follow APA formatting, to develop stronger critical thinking skills, and to not plagiarize. Everyone's doing really great so far. Please keep emailing me if you have any questions about anything thus far. And happy week 3. Thanks. Bye.